Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope is looking at prints of her and Liam and Beth when Steffy arrives. "I've come to check on you," she says. Hope recaps that if not for Steffy, she'd no way have set out about Liam's condition. Steffy's sure he'd have told her ultimately. Hope's thankful she came and told her the verity. Steffy says it was the right thing to do. They talk about how much their daughters will miss him. There's no replacing Liam. He'll leave such a void. Steffy tells Hope they've to come together. Hope would like that. Steffy admits she was really frenetic at her ahead. She knows she felt the exact same way. But she thinks about her a lot. She knows she's floundering just like her. They're participating the same experience. Hope reflections on how important time they've wasted being at odds. Steffy says Liam wants them to get on. So why don't we take the first step? Come back to Forrester Creations. Hope tells her this means further to her than she knows. Steffy clarifies that she's not in the right place to bring back her line yet. Hope understands. She admits to her part in the achievement. It was ill-gotten earnings. Steffy's sorry she felt she had to do it. They need each other now and agree to no further fighting. With gashes they embrace. Hope says, "So besides Taylor and Finn, we're the only bones who know what's coming." Steffy nods. Everyone will be devastated, and they do indeed know when it'll be. They talk about the girls spending time with their pater. Steffy keeps hoping for good news of any kind. Hope says they'll have to keep soliciting for a phenomenon. He tells Liam the neuroplatoon wants to do further tests and reviews. Liam tells him Hope's apprehensive of his opinion right now. Steffy ran straight to her. Finn hopes he's not too upset about it. Liam says he's not. He was touched to see how important she cares. He mentions that he told Hope to concentrate on a future with Carter. Finn thinks this is veritably noble of him. Liam admits he's fussing about everyone. Finn isn't surprised, but he has to concentrate on his own requirements and pour his strength and energy into himself. Liam squints. "Why are you saying that? Is there a chance I'll make it?" Finn says it wouldn't be right to give him false stopgap. Nonetheless, this feels different to Liam. However, it's not nothing if there's indeed 0.5% chance. Finn urges him to continue with the reviews to see if there's been any change. Liam says, "I want to be then. I want to live. Utmost of all for Kelly and Beth." Liam looks in the glass and complains that he looks like he's aged as he and Finn go over his symptoms. Finn tells him, "Let's get you to neurology and get that checkup." Daphne can see his pain. She was hysterical. Hope would hurt him. She asks what's got him so worried. Carter stammers that he doesn't understand. Eventually he says, "You were right. The man Hope wants is Liam." He tells Daphne that Hope told Liam that her future is with him and Beth. Daphne hugs him. "Carter, I'm so sorry." Bringing Carter a whiskey, Daphne says chancing out about this must have hurt. She asks what he said to Hope. Carter admits he didn't talk to her. He just eavesdropped her and Liam. He finds it strange because Liam was pushing for her to attune with him. Hope was the bone who wanted Liam. It's disturbing that he could be so naive. He has to accept that he's not the man for Hope. He campo his scotch. Daphne doesn't want to sit there and bash Hope all night. Carter sighs that he should have heeded to her. Now he knows where Hope stands. He has no choice but to move on. Any future heed with Hope is now gone. Part of him wants to condemn her, but he's the bone who must be doing commodity wrong. He wants a woman. And kitties, I guess it's not for me. He allowed. He could have that with Hope, but it's clear she has her family with Liam. Carter muses that it's getting late. Daphne must need to head out. There's nowhere she'd rather be than there supporting him. He assures her he'll be all right. Daphne says love shouldn't be this complicated. If it is, it's not meant to be. He and Hope aren't meant to be. Daphne urges Carter to open himself up to happier, more fulfilling days. She kisses his impertinence and he studies her. Liam peppers him with questions as he anxiously awaits his checkup results. Finn promises he'll let him know as soon as they call him. He realizes that staying sucks. Liam is trying to lower his prospects and tamp down his sanguinity. "Although I don't know, I could really use commodity to have some faith in." He asks Finn to make him a pledge. Can you promise me that you'll do everything in your power to bring Steffy and Hope together, if and when I'm gone? Before Finn can answer, the checkup results come by. He sighs, I'm sorry, Liam. There's been no change. Finn's voice fades as reality sets in for Liam. I've got to say farewell to my kitties. Hope and Steffy oath to make every day count. Steffy cries that she can't suppose about it. She can't suppose about Liam being gone and unfit to hold their daughters. Hope says they can help him by putting the strife behind them. Steffy nods. What better way to recognize Liam than to love each other? Hope gasps, we can do this, Steffy. As they clinch, Steffy replies, we've to. For Liam. Carter and Brooke reflect that it's been a delicate time for them both, losing the bones they love. Daphne eavesdrops as Carter vows not to give up on Hope. Daphne joins Taylor in the design office, and they go over Brooke staying for Ridge in her lingerie. Daphne can see where Hope gets her lack of morals. She hopes she can move Carter to move on from her. Taylor muses, hopefully to you. Daphne imagines visiting Paris with Carter by her side. She decides she should go check on him and tells Taylor she's going to be the coming woman in his life. Carter asks Brooke if she thinks he has a chance at getting Hope back. She goes over what he's done to her, including kissing Daphne. Carter admits there's commodity about Daphne, but she kissed him. He wants to find a way to remind Hope how important he still loves her. Brooke tells him there's commodity about Daphne she doesn't trust, but she's not sure she can put in a good word for him with Hope right now given their own relationship. She starts complaining about Ridge being detached at work and Steffy not being veritably nice. She feels fully alone and insulated at Forrester. At home, Hope slightly addresses to her. Carter assures her that love always finds a way. Daphne listens at the door as he says he loves Hope. She walks in and says, oh, I'm sorry. Am I interposing? Brooke makes noises about her scent and defenses herself. Daphne teases Carter that chancing him with Brooke was disappointing. She was hoping to find him half naked again. She offers to help him out of his shirt. And you can help with mine. Carter shuffles from one bottom to the other. She tells him she wants to help him forget about Hope. You need to look to your future, Carter. Brooke joins Taylor in the design office, and the psychiatrist needles that she's surprised to see her dressed and not roving the halls in lingerie looking for Ridge. Brooke dabs her back, asking if she doesn't have her own office. She suppositions Taylor's trying to keep an eye on her. Is paranoia healthy? Taylor calls Brooke about the lingerie. Ridge has moved on, Brooke, and I suggest you do the same. He doesn't need the distraction. He and Eric have been working on the couture line for the forthcoming fashion show, however. Ridge is the only man in my life, if you really contend that you have a man in your life, Brooke intones. We always come back to each other and you know that. Luan croons that she understands having a selfish and disregardful parent like Bill. We're not as different as you might suppose. Will tells her she doesn't know anything about him. Luna reads people well and sees how he looks at people. The only way he looks at her is as dangerous. Luna admits she eavesdropped him and his gal. Will's not shocked she was wiretapping. She offers to help him with his frustrations. Will says he'll stay until Electra's ready. Luna moves close and tells him she's there for anything, anytime, anywhere. She paws at the gowns and Will tells her she has to go. Luna emerges from behind the racks in her undergarments and asks, so what should I try on first? Ivy and Electra are working, but the youngish Forrester is detracted. Ivy asks if commodity happed with Will. Electra's not sure how to answer that. She explains that her swain wants further than she wants to give him. She assures Ivy that Will's not obliging her. They love each other. She flashes to Will saving her from Remy. He's my idol. It's not like she doesn't want to be with him. She just wants to stay until she's ready. She hopes Will can stay too. Ivy asks why she's scrupling. Electra wants it to mean commodity. Do you suppose I'm making a mistake? Ivy reassures her. Coitus can be awful, but unless you're ready it could be a bad experience. Electra just hopes Will understands. Ivy's proud of her for staying true to herself and is sure Will felicitations that. You're the girl that Will wants. Poppy walks up to Sheila at the bar and says, I got your communication. I'm then, but I'm not sure why. Sheila aloud. They should talk about her son. My granddaughter, Luna. Poppy says, so, you know. Sheila replies, about the secret you kept from me, And more importantly from my son Finn for all these times? Sheila tells Poppy she burgled her son of a relationship with her father and kept her from her family. Poppy shrugs. I didn't know. Sheila thinks she did, and didn't want to admit it. Poppy says she's right. She knew, but didn't want to believe it. Luna was her son, and they didn't need anyone differently. Sheila scoffs that she did a hell of a job. She raised a double murder. Poppy snarks. Easily, she got that from your side of the family. Sheila retorts. At least I didn't go fishing in my own pond. She slept with her family's son. You're in no position to judge. Looking around, Sheila asks, do you see any angels in then? Because I do-n't. Poppy says, how dare a crazy like you judge me? No wonder why Luna turned out the way she did. She has your blood coursing through her modes. She's done with all of them. Poppy doesn't want to see Luna, and warns Sheila to stay down from her. Sheila moves close and asks if she's hanging her. She grits. Begad, I'll snap you like a branch. Poppy asks, so now whose timber pit falls? She tells Sheila two can play her little game. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. Sheila knows who she's dealing with, a medicine addict, a coitus addict. Mama of the Poppy cuts her off with a poke across the face. Sheila rolls. Also she laughs and fixes Poppy with a menacing look.